Hello everybody. Welcome to Tpull's Corner. This is Travis. And we're doing something a little different. We're going straight into ranked today. Which I had to for a couple weeks in a row, and I guess since I wasn't able to play, I ignored ranked so much. Instead of starting me over at gold with a reset, they started me at bronze. And although I don't play a lot of ranked, it is good to play some ranked because the higher you get, the more rewards you get at the end of each season. So, I do need to play some ranked. And I get tired of playing mono red. Wizard emails you statistics if you want, if you're signed up for releasing, receiving stuff from them. And for the longest time, because I did most of my ranked, I did red. They decided my favorite color was red. And then I stopped doing ranked for a while, and the new statistics came out, and now my favorite color is black. So maybe that tells you a little something about the state of the game, a little something about me. Do we want to go ahead and put out the C-Note Scout now? No. Let's go ahead and just do the nursery first. And let's do Welcome to Sweet Tooth. Lots of Phoenix Chicks. I want to do this. I guess we start with exploring. I don't think I have enough time to ramp in this particular game. I do think I should do Cosmic Hunger now and get rid of that puzzle so I can't grow anymore. And we might as well attack while we can. Right. Take the bloom. Attack the 3. See if they try and take out the Canker Bloom. You're all out of ammo, Mono Red. What you waiting for, Mono Red? Isn't it Mono Red supposed to be fast? They're out of cards. What else can they do at this point? What are they waiting for? Thank you. Take out the 4/1 flyer. Are they looking to duplicate an artifact? I think they are. They should be trying to, I guess, do a Mirror Bane Splitter and put it on the other Phoenix chick? Is that what you didn't do it quite right. No, you didn't. Okay, that can take out artifacts. Let's just do this. Target my 2 creatures, take out their last creature. Hit him for 8. That seems like a good turn. Two to equip, 3 to equip, 3 to equip. If they get a good creature with haste, they can almost get me dead in 1 turn. Oh, they're going to try and kill that. Well, I'm just going to sacrifice it and destroy an artifact. And I think that one will get rid of the beat stick. And you don't get to exile anything. And then we finally have time to ramp. And I don't have a guarantee that creature's going to stay. So let's go get a second creature. I suppose they could have a board wipe. Nope. Not a board wipe. So they don't transform the Spell Spear. They just stick that on it instead. Interesting choices. This is a sorcery, so I can't surprise them that way. But we'll go ahead and destroy that thing anyway. And then we can do Fight Rigging. Spread everything equally. And one of my attackers has Vigilance, so if things get really troublesome next turn, I can still block. They give up the ghost. We beat Mono Red, our first outing in Ranked. Never thought I'd see the day. I used a different deck for the first couple of battles in Ranked before I started this video. That was yesterday I went into Ranked. Today, I'm recording in Ranked with my new deck. Alright, let's go ahead and show you that deck. Welcome to the corner. If you're new, like and subscribe. If you're not new and you haven't subscribed still, go ahead and subscribe. What are you waiting for? And if you're not new, go ahead and like. I need some likes. I had to go out of town for vacations and birthdays and weddings and stuff like that, so my viewership plummeted while I was gone. Okay, we start with Sea Note Scout. When it enters, it explores. We're doing a lot of the excellent stuff with exploring. We've got Fang of Shigeki, 1/1 Death Toucher. This is a nice card to come in real clutch. Royal Treatment. Target creature control gains hexproof until end of turn. Plus you get a little Royal World token, which gives an enchanted creature +1/+1 and Ward 1. One Seeker of Sunlight. This is my mono sync. If I have 3 mana, I can explore. I can only activate it as a sorcery, but if I have 6 mana, I can explore twice. So whatever kind of extra energy I have, I can use there. Atrax's Fall. We can destroy artifact battles, enchantments, or creatures with flying. I tried to make sure that I had enough to handle artifacts and enchantments in this deck, so 4 Cankerblooms. We have our choice of destroying artifacts or enchantments, or we could do Proliferate. 4 Cosmic Hungers. I'm counting on having some creatures down. Maybe we take out some cheap creatures there. We've also got 4 copies of, where are you? Tandem Takedown, where we can target 2 of my creatures. They each get +1 and then do equal damage to another creature, planeswalker, or battle, because this is March of the Machines. So there's a lot of things that can affect battles in that particular expansion. We have Welcome to Sweet Tooth. 4 copies now create a 1/1 white human creature token. Second chapter creates food. And then the third chapter, any target creature you control, you can put 1/1 counters on everybody, where X is the total number of food you control. Fight Rigging also adds counters. It's got the Hideaway 5, so I stick a card under there. Not a land. You want something you can play. And then at the beginning of combat, One target creature you control gets a +1/+1 counter. Once that creature gets power, actually, any time that you control any creature that has power 7 or greater, the hideaway is activated. You take that card that you put under there, and you get to cast it without paying any further cost. Okay, since we've got a lot of ways to add +1 counters on here, we've got one copy of Kadama of the West Tree. 3/3 with each modified creatures you control have trample. That's going to be helpful. Whenever a modified creature control deals damage to a player, I get to search for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. One Return of the Wilds. This lets me ramp for a land, get a creature, and or get a food token. I get to choose any 2 of the 3. So food will be good to work with Welcome to Sweet Tooth, or maybe I'm just desperate for a land. 4 ramp cards with Invasion of Zendikar. 1 Blossoming Tortoise that when it enters the battlefield or attacks, you mill 3 cards and return a land card to the battlefield tapped. And 2 copies of Glistening Dawn. Incubate X twice, where X is the number of lands you control. So I've got kind of this nice variety. I think a really good mix of, I've got some creatures, I've got some ways to have the creatures deal damage to other creatures, I've got ways to handle artifacts and enchantments, and I got things to do with +1 counters. I got a little bit of ramp, and I got ways to take advantage of the ramp. I only have 1 expensive spell, 1 5-drop Silverback Elder, 5/7 Ape Shaman, and I get to choose 1 of 3 things. Again, a choice to destroy artifacts or enchantments. So if people are coming at me with artifact and enchantment decks, hopefully we've got them covered. I can also gain 4 life or look at the top 5 cards in my library and put a land from among them into the battlefield tapped. So I think I've got enough ramp. I shouldn't have problems with land generation. 10 creatures, 24 lands to start with, and technically, you know, these count as a creature, right? I can get 4 more creatures with those. So I do have a few more creatures than it might look like. But that is probably an area where if you wanted to say it's a little weak, maybe you take out 1 of those 8 spells that deals damage from your creatures to theirs and stick in 1 more creature. The mono red we beat was not the traditional. They were mono red artifact. And you saw we had ways to deal with artifacts, so that worked out nicely for us. I don't know how we'll do against what I call regular mono red aggro. But I kind of like starting with 2 of the Welcome to Sweet Tooth, so maybe we can get something going with that. Red again. Let's see if they're willing to use spells on 1/1s, just to get them out of the way and remove them. As always, Swift Spear comes down, they have it, they attack. Trying to kill us by turn 4. We now have 2 creatures. We shall attack. Okay, now the main thing is I need to make my land drop. Right? Not blocking that. What are you going to do? They're doing nothing. So that means they're going to probably take out whichever one I select here. Because that'll become a 3/3. Yeah. They don't want to wait for that. So let's go ahead and use this now, because they tapped out. So we'll go ahead and use this for that, and get rid of their Swiss Sphere. They get rid of my 1/1. And I still have somebody who can attack this turn. So we're actually ahead in health. The problem is... Aha! Thank you. Okay. So they're going to kill that one next. Okay, another lightning strike. That saves it from me getting damaged in the face. It's turn 3. Instead of being down to 12 health, I am still alive. We're going to ramp while we can and then go get the incubation stuff from Glistening Dawn. I wonder if I can afford to ramp twice. I think we sort of have to try and risk it that way, right? So we ramp again here. Oh, they're finally going to the face. Okay, we do our third welcome to Sweet Tooth. What have they used? 3 lightning strikes already. Here comes the Phoenix Chick. Okay, I don't think they can kill us this turn. So we do the Glistening Dawn. We do the Fang of Shigeki. We do the Wilds. Create another food token and a human creature token, because I think we have enough land. And yeah, let's go ahead and we'll start picking away at these things so we can get more creatures. Kind of assuming we have more time still to get all this done. Ooh, it's not mono red. We have green. We have green and we're going to try and block. Next chick comes on as 5. Ouch. Counters. Activate. Activate. Play our land. Attack. I think we just go straight. I think we just go straight in. Here, let me go get some food back. Let me go get some health back too while I'm here. Okay, still not mono red. I guess there's a little bit of variety in ranked these days. The last 3 weeks I haven't been playing. Still a lot of red. Mostly the same. Still dealing with the lightning bolts. It seems like a toss-up, you know, if I don't get the right thing, you can easily see red beating me. Oh, I forgot to tell you, if you didn't read it, the deck is called Hungry Takedowns, because that's the mashup of the 2 spells that do the combat damage. From my creatures to theirs. I had every now and then I get a comment where people ask why I don't play ranked. I have an entire playlist. I mentioned this recently. I had another exchange with somebody who was asking. Because I posted just a regular deck and I do regular play. And they're like, you're not going into ranked? And I'm like, no. Usually I get mana starved. This is a particular different kind of deck. It's hard to get mana starved for the most part. But I did already get mana starved in playtesting. Okay, they got food and lifelink. Okay, 2 welcome to Sweet Tooth. I like that. It'd be interesting to see, is this mono black and do they hate 1/1s? I kind of like this spell because, again, it just does, it creates a 1/1 token. If they're willing to spend energy to kill a 1/1 token, I'm still going to get a food token out of this thing later. Okay, we do this, and now we have Royal Treatment. So we just pass the turn. If they do try and kill something, I mean, even if it's a Sheoldred's Edict, I can get rid of 1 but not the other. Okay, so here we protect against that. Nice, that goes in the graveyard. Feel good about that. Let's go ahead and do that there. Everything's looking good. Tandem takedown. Bam! Let's just... I mean, we could hold that and make them wonder if we have a royal treatment, but I don't feel like bluffing. I just feel like I should go hit them now. They're not at 5 mana. I don't have to worry about a board wipe quite so much. Go for the throat. That kind of hurts. That's a little hurtful. Let's do this one. That's got ward at least. Are we ready for Glistening Dawn? Sure. Half dead in 1 turn. Clock is on. 2 removals. Ooh, and a Phyrexian Obliterator. Nice. Unfortunately, that's not enough. You're tapped out. Putting down your mythic rare on curve. It was already too late. That's a 4-turn... Was that really a 4-turn kill? No, that was... We didn't put down... That was 5 turns, right? Well, that's 3 wins in a row. I think it's easier when you start out at the bottom again. It's been a while because mostly, as I said, on the resets, I start with gold. Just in case you're a little newer, you go to Profile, and you can look
You
up...
have 2 ranks. One for
Yes,
constructed and one for limited.
This is if
Your
you go into the
constructed
limited
rank
tournaments.
is affected by
Here's
ranked games,
constructed rank.
while your limited rank is tied to draft and sealed events.
I guess I haven't
And
been in here
this
since
is where
they
you'll
started
find
this new stuff with
options
Sparky.
on how to customize your look. You can also choose your avatar and more.
Are you done, Sparky? Okay. So, normally, if you get far enough along, then when it resets, it'll set you back at a lower level, but it won't put you all the way back at the beginning. And I think I just went away for too long and just completely forgot about doing ranked. But here you can see if you only go into ranked and only get bronze, you're only going to get 1 pack. Then they start giving you more gold and more packs the higher up you go up till mythic, where you can get 5 total packs, 1,000 gold, and they'll give you 2 card styles as a reward. So we've got 27 days left in the season. I don't know how far I'm going to get. I have a full-time day job, so I usually don't get into Mythic. It usually takes a certain number of hours to grind your way into Mythic. That's why a lot of people are playing those mono-red aggro decks all the time, because they're at least quick games. So if you got a better than 50% winning average, you get there as quick as you can. That's part of the grind. I am just too busy to do that much grinding, so I don't make it to Mythic. But I do want to go ahead and get past the first couple of levels. I can get higher than I can get higher than gold. I just have to play. So I'm going to try and make sure that I don't forget about that again. This is like the first time I've forgotten in the entire last year. So I figured, since I'm going to be doing this anyway, since I got to remember to start, I'd show off the new deck that I made. Dinosaur deck. Do we survive? Let's try Kodama now. Let's see, this has to be in the graveyard for them to do something with it, right? But they can ramp with it, so they got 5 mana already. That's tough because, oh, they got damage spells too, or just trying to chomp. Yeah, I think we're dead. We did win 3 in a row, right? So we're kind of due. We're kind of due for this. That's just a 3-3. They gave me 4 attack spells without the creatures. Thank you, Arena. You're so nice. Okay, so let's do this now. We'll get rid of 1 ramp spell, or 1 ramp mana, and they can't bring stuff out of the graveyard. I think we just... No, we don't attack because this thing is still standing upright. They just get back 5 mana anyway. And a braid. Yeah, I'm not having much of a chance here. 2 removal spells already. And they can destroy Welcome to Sweet Tooth if they want. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Everything is ouch. Okay, so we bring this down. We didn't get a land. We can't pay for any of that. They can hit us for 9 points of damage. And then they can still destroy that whenever they feel like. With the Brontodon. Wow. Okay. We only have enough to do one thing. And we only have 3, so I guess we take out the flyer? And then we're already done. And if they, as long as they don't have direct damage, now we're gonna have to chump block with one of these against the Hammer Skull. They even outdrew us on land. Where did all my land go? They've still got open mana and 1 spell. This is terrible for me. Okay, that's... Whoops. Hang on. Okay, so we pass here. We go here. We go here. We go to damage. They just sacrifice that. Okay, fine. You know what? I'm going to sacrifice this, and I'm going to proliferate. Yeah, submit 1. Now it's a 5/5 at least. Okay, next. Tandem Takedown. Destroy the 6/6. I am still alive for this turn. Kind of land starved. And they've got just another 5/5 first strike flyer. Still didn't get a land. Okay, let's just do this. We only need 5, right? So yet another threat taken down. It's 2, 3, 4 dinosaurs, and they get another. They just get another one after another one. Well, maybe Arena knew what it was doing. It gave me just enough of... finally, another land. Okay, here we go. Tandem Takedown. I am out of battle spells. Cannot afford to attack still. I can afford my most expensive card. Notice how they just keep drawing spells, they're not drawing land anymore? Does that seem fair? You can't use Royal Treatment. We're not going to activate this yet. We're going to wait and see. Are they going to sacrifice this now? This is their second Brontodon. They can't affect us there. We just end the turn. If they have a haste creature, I'm dead. Kind of have to do it this way, right? Royal Treatment doesn't stop a third blocker. Okay. What trick do you have up your sleeve here? What? Why would you do that? You're going to kill one of them, right? Kill one? No, why would you? They did it wrong. We're going to play conservative because they might have a haste creature. We've got lethal next turn for sure. As long as they don't have something with flying and haste. They finally got a land. Oh, happy day. Did we just win all of... Did we just do 100% in ranked? Well, I'm still down in silver. I shouldn't be surprised, right? The bronze and silver tiers, you typically do move through pretty fast. I'm not used to Magic letting me win that many in a row. I thought there was a rule against it, especially in standard, or in ranked, rather. I don't think I've used this card that much. Gift of Completion? Enchantment, Incubate 3. Okay. I haven't used that card yet. Let me go in and just show you. I don't want the video to go too long, but I'm very happy with the way this deck performed. It makes it difficult because I'm at 100. I'm at the max decks. I'm going to have to delete something to move on, but that did so well in rank. That actually did better in rank than most of the things I've done in the last 6 months. All right, so we'll leave it there. Thanks for joining me. Again, we ask you to like and subscribe. I only have 10 creatures, but I do have the 4 Welcome to Sweet Tooth. Is this the right mix? It turned out we had just barely enough of the Takedowns and the Cosmic Hungers to deal with a fast Dinosaur deck, which is not too shabby in my opinion. I feel kind of strange because I like to play with the more powerful cards, and here I only have the 1/5 drop. And by the time we got it, we were actually able to cast it. So it looks like we got a good curve going on here, just without a whole bunch of really heavy power. So we probably wouldn't do as well against control decks maybe, or decks that lasted long enough to put out the really big guns like the 6 or 7 drops. But, you know, I'm kind of happy with the way it performed tonight. Give me a comment. Let me know what you changed. Let me know what you think of it. And we'll catch you next time. Thanks, everybody. Have a good one.